My name is Loney. I'm 34 years old from Minnesota, about 20 minutes outside of Minneapolis. And as far back as I can remember, I've loved sports. I tried playing every sport that I possibly could as a kid, and eventually graduated into hockey being the primary sport. Played for my high school and played 2 years for my college as well. I've learned a lot of my values from my parents, my family. I'm extremely close with all of my family, and I think that really shines throughout the personality that I have now today. 14 years ago, I was like any other 20-year-old, enjoying my life, having fun with friends, being active, playing sports. It was during the summer after my sophomore year of college, just hanging out and having a good time, until one night. I was at a friend's cabin, and I dove off the dock into shallow water, where I was awakened by inhaling water through my nose. My friend saw my body floating on the water, jumped in, was able to pull me up on the dock, and I was flown to North Memorial Hospital, where I realized that I was paralyzed from the neck down, and this would be how my life is moving forward. As I was on this, gurney mat coming through, my dad was there right away, and I remember just bawling my eyes out, looking up to him, telling him that I'm sorry, and I could see in his face that it was pretty serious. And I didn't know what had happened at the time. I had no idea. I just knew it was going to be bad. In the first 6 weeks, as I had friends and family come through, trying to communicate with me, and me not being able to talk back, it was extremely frustrating for me. And so I did vow to, if I get my voice back, be able to communicate again. I was going to push that purpose of positivity and be able to speak as much as I can to whoever will listen. I think my purpose is to reach as many people as I possibly can. I think even though I think my story is just day to day and just kind of going through the motions and persevering through life, it's much bigger than that. From people that I've talked to, just whether I have these short conversations with them, or they followed my story, or they followed certain things, they reach out and say how impactful it was for them, and that just makes me feel, elated inside to learn that I'm able to help people. The reason I'm making this video is to hopefully launch a podcast, and ever since the beginning I wanted to have my story told, my voice heard, but I think it would speak to a lot of people because not everyone goes through the same thing, but they also are dealing with challenges, they're dealing with tough times, and if I can explain how I was able to overcome my situation, I'm hoping that it may resonate or relate to someone going through a hardship. I never wanted to use my injury to get me in a place in this world or a position in this world, and so I put my head down, did my work, proved to myself, my family, everyone around me that I can be successful, and I went through a lot of challenges throughout this time as well. Unique obstacles. I know that we all have challenges and they're all different, and I'm not saying that mine are any bigger than yours, but I definitely have a unique mindset on overcoming those challenges, focus on positivity, and look at the positives rather than the negatives, and push through those tough times together. This podcast is for anyone who wants to prove themselves, anyone who wants to be challenged and encouraged. It's going to be very light, upbeat. It's got my personality, my witty banter along the way. The message throughout, though, will be one of positivity, perseverance, and hope. And I can't wait to share this ride with you.